acts, sorry, you good? There used to be wipers up here, what do you got now? Your next act's very funny. Please welcome Brendan Kelley, everybody.
It's actually Brian Kelley, but I'm used to that. Yeah. Hey, what's up, comedy nests? Good to be here. I wanted to address to give you a common occurrence. That's why I went for the fit that says your grandfather in the casket. Really pull that off, you know. Just as a board or dad or remind of a loved one. I've had a lovely time in Canada. I'm from America, so it's been a bit of an adjustment period. You know, being like the foreigner, the immigrant, I'm like, hey, I should be the one doing this. I hate being on the business end here, you know. I was at the Canadian border, and the guard there was kind of hassling me. He was like saying, you know, oh, so what are you doing in Canada? Which just kind of seems like a question to insult Canada, you know? There's plenty of stuff to do here, you know? It's in Canada, it's like America, but with less repressed hostility. And that's just beautiful. That's a beautiful thing, you know? I was explaining to the agent, you know, what I was doing there. I said, you know, oh, I'm doing a few comedy shows here and there. And he said, you know, so are you getting paid for these comedy shows? And I did not know when my dad started working at the Canadian border. That was a surprise for me, you know. This really does seem like the type of place to have like my mom and dad sit in the audience somewhere. But I'm 30 now. I don't do that shit anymore. They don't know what the fuck I'm doing anymore. They think I'm doing a Taekwondo. You know, my dad's the type of guy to like say anything. I was having dinner with him and his wife recently, and his wife, I call her that because that's what you call your stepmom when you're beefing with her. You know, you're just my dad's wife. I don't like you at all. You know, and he was talking about her niece, and he said, you know, oh, she's getting heavy like your parents, and I'm like, Dad, that's a weird thing to recognize about a 15-year-old, you know? Just body shaming a little teenage girl. I mean, it's more comfortable to sexualize her at that point, you know? Straight up pedophile, have a creep for a father. My mom's a witch. This is where the material doesn't work for me. She's a practicing Wiccan pagan, you know, she reads cards, she reads futures. She's like everyone else's mother, except she thinks she knows a lot more. That's always fun, you know. I had a COVID scare a couple of years ago, and she was like, you know, oh, I was talking with a psychic friend, and we kind of knew you would go through something like this. And I'm like, what's the benefit of having a psychic mother if she can't warn you that you don't have COVID? You know? I think it's practically fucking useless at that point, you know? Everyone in this audience, you're all gonna have, like, you know, finite relationships with your parents, you know? My mom's gonna die, I'm gonna have to pull out the Ouija board. It's never gonna end with me. I'm gonna have to communicate with her through the dead, you know? It's not my first time doing it internationally. I was in a long-distance relationship in LDR with a person with BPD who lived in the UK. And the minute you involve too many acronyms, you know you're fucked. You just know you're up shit's creek on a fucking path, you know? There was a lot of like gaslighting and a lot of abuse in that relationship, but it was okay because it was like all done in a British accent, you know? So kind of like, you want to be gaslit though? Do you want to be abused? It's like a high-stakes relationship because, you know, you're getting passports, you're packing suitcases, you're essentially taking a plane to eat some pussy. And if you're bad at eating pussy, that's a long plane ride back. But it's a long fucking plane ride back to think about what you've done, you know? And they told me, like, you know, that I wasn't adequate, but I wasn't sure if that was actually true, or just part of gaslighting, and I was actually a pussy queen, you know? I was actually good at eating pussy. You don't know. I could show somebody. You should come on to the audience and have that be a portion of the audience. You know, I talk to people, and I'm just like, you know, I've been engaged before. I can commit. And they're like, Brian, that's not commitment. That's codependency. That's a different thing entirely, you know? I was 20 years old when I tried to kill myself. I used a belt. And the thing that I always ask people is, have you ever had the suicide belt turn into a regular belt, you know, just like a belt you use for everyday purposes. Not suicide anymore, you know. And it's like I could go out and get a new belt, but I need another one to live, so we're not finding a way to find a new belt, man. All right, thank you very much.